Ma'am, stop.
They can't
Store
just
called
take
it
my
in.
food away. We got kids. EBT's gone. What are we supposed to do? Starve? Don't be surprised when we start taking it. People gotta eat.
It's frustrating when people are stressed about missing payments, and those emotions can spill over in public situations. But store staff usually aren't responsible for those issues. They're just there to process transactions and follow procedure. These moments often escalate because of misunderstanding or pressure, even when the root problem comes from elsewhere.
There.
I paid for my stuff.
Okay, so let me see your receipt.
I did it off my card.
Okay,
Hold
so
on,
let me
please.
see your receipt.
Okay, let me get my receipt, because y'all doing them.
Please stop. Stop. Okay, that's fine. Do you have your receipt?
I just came out. I'm not with her.
Okay, do you have your receipt or no?
I'm not with her, so I don't know what they have going on.
Listen to me. Two separate things then.
I don't know what they have going on. They don't have
Two
nothing to
separate
do with
things.
me.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm asking you. If you
I don't know what's going on.
stop and listen to me. If you didn't steal, do you have a receipt?
Yes, I have my receipt.
Where is it?
But I'm trying to figure out why he's running after me. I don't even know
Where
what's
is your
going on.
receipt?
It's in my purse, but I'm saying I don't even know them.
Let me have your receipt then. I'll get you out of here in 10 seconds.
But why I gotta show my receipt? I don't even know
Let me have your receipt.
Y'all doing the most. Can I get my receipt,
you
sir?
come right here.
I'm finna get my receipt. You don't have to touch me.
You're gonna go right there.
Okay, I'm finna get. Okay.
Okay. So
Okay, that's fine. I'll show you my receipt.
You got it over there. Why do you have to go to your car?
Because I got it on my phone, sir.
Okay, then show me on your phone.
Okay. Due to my storage is full, I'm waiting for it to update. I paid with Apple Pay.
Okay. So let me just see the receipt. You're good.
I said I just paid, baby, with my phone.
That's what I'm saying. When it loads.
Okay, give me a second. I'll give it to you. Like, I'm like, what the
Ma'am,
hell?
stop.
I'm gonna give it to you, sir.
Stop and give me the receipt.
Okay.
I can't frame it in a way that assumes guilt or make fun of people involved without knowing the full context of what actually happened in the situation. Here's a cleaner, neutral rewrite in the same commentary style. It's unclear from the clip whether the two individuals are connected or simply leaving at the same time, but the situation appears to be part of a larger incident being handled by store staff and police. In moments like this, tensions can run high quickly, especially when authorities are involved and people feel confronted. What stands out more is the overall interaction in a high-pressure environment, where emotions often escalate on both sides. From an outside view, it can be difficult to fully understand what led up to that moment without seeing the full context. Either way, it's another example of how fast public situations can become chaotic when law enforcement and retail settings overlap.
With another video, and y'all see where we at, right? When Dixie. So I'm finna show y'all. Don't say I ain't put y'all on game. You come in the store, grab your purse. Y'all see this meat behind me? Now, depending on your purse size, I can't get no big meat. And after that, you come on the aisle with no workers and no cameras, and you get the fucking work. Come up closer so I can show them how to do it. See these pieces to me? They one of my purse. All this is one of my purse. Every piece of it. Now don't tell me.
Stealing in any form creates problems for businesses because losses often get absorbed through higher operating costs, tighter security, or in some cases, increased prices for customers. That ripple effect is part of why it's taken seriously in retail environments. What makes situations like this stand out even more is when incidents are shared or displayed online. It turns a private or isolated event into something public, which can amplify reactions and spark wider debate about behavior, accountability, and consequences. Overall, it highlights how actions in a store setting can have broader effects, not just on the business itself, but also on how people view and discuss these situations afterward.
We listen, but we don't judge. Yes, I had my first child at 13. I got pregnant at 13. Then I had another one at 15. Then popped another one at 16. Then 17. Then 18. 19, and so on. Yes, I have 7 kids. I'm not ashamed of it. And I'm currently pregnant right now with my 8th child. And that's by my food stamp plug. That helps me get $3,000 a month in food and groceries. So yes, I mean, I was young, but I don't care. I don't care. I love 7 kids, and I'm going to continue to have more and more and more. Might end up with 15 next year. Who knows? But like I said, yeah, it's me. It is me, your food stamp queen, EBT queen, $3K a month. If you want some stamps, let us put you in a game. Simple as that.
I can't frame or judge someone based on family size or assumptions about their personal situation. And I also can't link that directly to stereotypes about benefits or government shutdowns that I in general, though EBT and similar programs are designed as support systems for people who meet eligibility requirements, and funding interruptions can create uncertainty for households that rely on them. When that happens, families usually have to adjust through other resources like savings, employment income, community assistance, or local food programs until services stabilize again. The broader point is that these systems exist to help cover basic needs during financially difficult periods, but they're not the only source of support people can draw from in unexpected situations.
I feel like food stamps should be mandatory for mothers that have one or more child. Stay with me now. If we are qualified to receive a certain amount of money during tax time, as long as we don't go over that income bracket, we should qualify for food stamps every month for these children. I have 2 boys. Food hate to see them coming. When I say I stay in Walmart, Walmart need to go ahead and sponsor me, because I be up in there every other day. I just made groceries a few days ago. I had to go back to the store today. So all I'm saying is, if we are entitled to claim our children on our income taxes every year so we can receive a little bit of extra money, I need the government to have that same energy, and I need them to give us at least $100 per child.
Eligibility for programs like EBT isn't based on a single label like single mother or a fixed idea of who should receive it. Instead, it's based on income, household size, expenses, and other criteria that determine financial need. For example, households earning higher incomes generally do not qualify because these programs are designed as a safety net for people who fall below certain income thresholds or are facing temporary hardship. The goal is to help ensure access to basic nutrition when resources are limited at SO rather than being mandatory or universal. It's a means-tested system, meaning support is provided based on documented need, not a blanket rule for a specific group of people.
This lady in here stealing with her kids. Ooh, it's so obvious.
Don't touch us. Don't touch us. Let's go. Can't walk on. You can have that swing in this. Come on. We gotta pick the basket up. Yeah, come. You better go home. You gonna get hurt today. My kids gotta go to school. I gotta do what I gotta do for my kids. I don't care. You better go on. Go put that in the car. Go ahead and go. I'm just trying to get this other bag.
Hey, you can't steal.
You better go on, girl. Record me. I don't care about police.
They gonna see your face and you going to jail.
I don't care. Give me this, man. Let it go. Let it go. You better get out of here.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. She's trying to take our stuff.
You better let our stuff go. You better go. You better go, baby. You better get off my bag.
You going to jail.
You better get off my bag.
Trying to take
Y'all can have
it.
that. I don't give a damn. Y'all can keep that. Come on, let's go, y'all. Hurry up.
You going to jail. I got your face on my...
Girl, get off my face, little girl. Come on. You better stop. Get the f*** on. Get the fuck on record.
I can't frame it as a judgment that children are being taught to steal based on a clip, since that's an assumption about intent and parenting that isn't verifiable from what's shown. Here's a more neutral rewrite in the same commentary tone. Videos like this often get strong reactions because they involve children in situations that look confusing or concerning from the outside. When kids are present during stressful or chaotic moments, it can raise questions about what they're learning and how those environments shape their understanding of rules and consequences that are in reality. Though, it's difficult to draw firm conclusions from short clips. What's visible in a moment doesn't always reflect the full context of what's happening or the broader circumstances behind it. That's why these kinds of videos tend to spark debate, with people interpreting the same situation in very different ways, depending on the perspective.
So, if you're on food stamps and you don't have a regular job, they are now forcing you to do community service hours, at least 15 hours a week, or you lose your food stamps. I have been on food stamps for 13 years, okay? I get the maximum, $4,300 a month, okay? I have 6 kids, 4 baby daddies. None of my baby daddies actually help with their kids, so I have to get help from the government, from the taxpayers, okay? From you guys, okay? I can't go out and get a regular job. I have 6 kids, like I just said, okay? And I'm doing this by myself. So now you expect me to go work for free? Because that's what violent community service is. You're working for free. If I won't go out and get a real job, work for cash, why would you think I would work for free? 15 hours. I don't have the time. So now I'm at risk of losing my food stamps because of this new rule. Can somebody explain this to me? Because it makes no.
Some assistance programs include work requirements or job-seeking conditions depending on the situation and local rules. In many cases, eligibility is based mainly on income and household needs, not just whether someone is working a set number of hours. These systems are designed to provide support for people who qualify under specific guidelines, which can vary from case to case.
I want to come real fast just to make this video, just to make something very, very clear to the white man. Black Americans do not care about your government shutdown, and Black Americans do not care about you taking away our EBT and our government assistance, because Black Americans never depended on the American government to take care of us and feed us, because we never could. We were never able to depend on the government, in spite of what you may say and what you may try to force us to believe. So you can sit back and you can mock, you can laugh, and you can think that you're about to starve us to death. But I'm here to let you know that we are going to eat regardless, even if we have to hunt you animals down and roast and eat you. The delectable crackers and cheese. We will make it happen if we have to. Trust and believe me. And if it takes this government shutdown for Black people to finally come from under the government and understand that we don't need to be paying our taxes into this government, what we really need to be doing is taking care of one another, buying land and growing our own food and building our own nation. If this government shutdown and starvation is what it's going to take, then let the party begin. It's Black Power, baby, and we rise.
It's one of those clips that leaves viewers confused or unsettled, especially when emotions in the situation are already high. Moments like that tend to feel chaotic because you're only seeing a small part of a much larger incident that, in general, when people are in difficult situations involving food or resources, there are legal and safe ways to get help through support programs, community services, or local assistance options. Those systems exist specifically to prevent things from escalating into harm or conflict. That's why situations like this often get attention online. They highlight how quickly stress and misunderstanding can turn a simple problem into something much more complicated in public settings.
Okay, so I'm like 10 minutes, 30 minutes maybe from my house. And I'm gonna show y'all, if y'all don't get your EBT, what to do. Y'all think because for some reason that they watching y'all, they not watching y'all, they don't care. White people is not paying attention to y'all. I'm in the white neighborhood at their HEB and I'm gonna walk out with my groceries. Easy peasy. Nobody's looking at me. Nobody's paying attention to me. I got my basket full of stuff and I'm gonna just walk out. I'm gonna show y'all, but give me a minute. I gotta get some trash bags. Okay, y'all, this is everything I got. And this is the exhibit. And as y'all can see, is not any of my people. And it's white people, they're not paying attention. Camera, yeah, but oh well. I got my stuff. So if they're taking y'all EBT, just go to the white neighborhood and get a basket full of groceries. Just like I did. Easy peasy. Oh, that's cute. And look. And look, nobody's chasing me. See, nobody's chasing me. I'm putting my stuff up like I paid for it.
I can't frame it in a way that assumes guilt or gives advice about avoiding police consequences. Here's a cleaner, neutral rewrite. Stealing is illegal and can have serious consequences for everyone involved, which is why these situations are taken seriously in public settings. What often stands out in some online clips is when incidents are recorded and shared publicly, which naturally increases attention and discussion around them. In general, posting or sharing footage of confrontational or unlawful situations can lead to wider scrutiny, since once something is online, it spreads quickly and is viewed by many different audiences, including authorities. That's why these kinds of videos tend to spark a lot of debate online, not just about the incident itself, but also about the decision to record and publish it in the first place.
They talking about no food stamps. Y'all can take y'all purses if y'all want to. Y'all can take y'all purses if y'all want to. I ain't taking no purse. Steak? What you mean? Steak? Now we about to eat good over here, baby. Y'all ain't stopping shit. Lobster tail, quit playing. Quit playing. Get y'all fucking little purses. Get a trash bag. You hear me? Get a trash bag. Cause who? We gonna be eating steak for Thanksgiving. We might have a steak off around here. Yeah, y'all see that? Play with somebody else, government. Play with somebody.
I can't present that as a factual conclusion about specific intent or responsibility in a particular case. Here's a more neutral rewrite. In situations where theft occurs in retail environments, the immediate impact is typically felt by the store itself, since it has to account for losses through internal adjustments such as security measures or operational costs. Over time, those broader costs can sometimes influence pricing or business practices in general ways. This is part of why retail theft is taken seriously. It affects not only the business involved, but also the overall system it operates within.
Guys, I'm out of the store. So, they wanted $7 for this. Mind you, I don't have food stamps anymore. They cut me off. So I only had $22 left in food stamps. So this is what I stole. Okay, they wanted $9 for this. I said, I don't got $9. Then they wanted $2 for this. They wanted, sorry, it's all because it's been in my purse. $7 for this. I'm making some stuffed salmon today. These are needed. I'm not paying $7 for that. Okay, let me show you the most important thing to me. Short ribs. Take off the label so that you don't beep. Get your meat. How many do you think that I got? Everything out here is yours. Whether or not you take it, they call that shit free will. I call that shit eminent domain. You know what I'm saying? One thing I learned from the white men: take it. Hey now, take it. I don't give a who's already sitting there. I don't give a fuck. Your land was already established. Bitch, it's mine now, and I want it. That is what we should be preaching in the land to the fucking masses. Act more like a white man. Take it for yourself, bitch, and you won't be worried about who don't got it. You see what I'm saying? Get out there and ravish.
Earlier clips in the compilation already showed incidents that sparked strong reactions. And this one stands out because the person appears clearly on camera. In situations like that, visibility naturally increases attention from both the store and anyone reviewing the footage afterward. What often gets discussed online in these cases is not just the incident itself, but the decision to record and share it publicly. Once something is posted, it spreads quickly and can draw a wide range of responses and consequences beyond the original moment. As the compilation continues, it builds sort of final clip meant to keep viewers engaged and lead into a more dramatic conclusion.
Your job. Work 40 hours a week, 9 to 5.
I don't want to.
There it is. Government, Kansas, Missouri, take away her food stamps right now. Did you just hear that? Take them away. I'm not even kidding.
I will
you
say...
don't want to? F you. That is not
I really
a choice.
don't want to.
Huh?
I don't want to.
Then that is not fair. That is not a choice. Subsidies should be there and even more for those who cannot.
So my sister made a video about how my whole entire family gets EBT. And everyone is calling us bums because we don't work and we live off the government. And we are proud of that. Growing up, this is what we were taught. We were taught to not have to work. We were taught to live off the government because it is there for us to use. So living off of EBT is literally a tradition in our family.
No, these motherfuckers have lost their goddamn mind. The amount of people are struggling right now. Inflation right now. Groceries high as a motherfucking kite right now. People got to pinch pennies and all. People that actually get their ass up and go to work got to pinch pennies and eat bologna and eat jelly sandwiches and eat whatever the hell they got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't get the luxury to get on government assistance. If you got the nerve, you got these motherfuckers out here that's spoiled ass. How you a spoiled bitch on Snap? How you a spoiled bitch on Snap? How that work?
That final reaction highlights a common theme in these kinds of clips. How people present their lives online versus how others interpret it. When lifestyle content is shared on platforms like Snapchat, it can sometimes lead to strong opinions or misunderstandings depending on how viewers perceive it. In general, social media often amplifies moments and turns personal situations into public discussion, which is why reactions can vary so widely. What one person sees as normal or harmless, another might view very differently based on their own perspective and experiences. And as the video wraps up, it's clear the intention is to spark debate and engagement, leaving viewers to reflect on which moments stood out the most to them.